Imagine a tidal wave of change so massive it could reshape our entire society. If you're not riding that wave, you're drowning. That wave is AI, and it's coming fast.
The gains we make in artificial intelligence could ultimately destroy us. In fact, I think it's very difficult to see how they won't destroy us.
2 months ago, I thought, okay, this is still 12 to 18 months away. 45 days later, we're using it.
You scare the shit out of me when you talk about AI.
The percentage of intelligence that is not human is increasing, and eventually we will represent a very small percentage of intelligence.
Is there going to be any job function that isn't going to be augmented by AI?
The two areas that I think it will affect the most, healthcare and education. Anything you can do in front of a computer.
If you had asked me 10 years ago, I would have said, first, AI is going to come for blue-collar labor. It's going exactly the other direction.
That's going to steamroll through society. That is just going to mow people over.
It's going to be very tempting to use AI as a weapon. In fact, will be used as a weapon.
My worst fears are that we, the field, the technology, the industry, cause significant harm to the world.
There is no shutting down AI. There is no reversing it. There is no stopping the development of it. AI will be significantly smarter than humans. Bad things will happen in the process.
I try to convince people to slow down, to regulate AI. I tried for years.
This seems
Nobody
like a scene in a movie
Nobody
where
listened.
the robots are gonna...
Nobody listens.
You're freaking me out.
We stand at the edge of a seismic shift, a revolution that could dwarf the industrial age and the internet age combined. So you'd think with something this big that everybody would be talking about it, right? But the silence is deafening. Now why is this? Well, it could have something to do with the normalcy bias. That's a psychological phenomenon whereby we underestimate the likelihood of a disaster simply because it hasn't happened yet. But even the big brains in AI can't decide what this great reset will actually look like. Geoffrey Hinton, Jan LeCun, and even Elon Musk have been sounding the alarm. Yeah, the guy who wants to shoot us into space like human cannonballs thinks we need to pump the brakes on AI. But here's the kicker. Everybody agrees that AI will revolutionize the world. The million-dollar question is when? So stick with me, and by the end of this video, you won't just know why this is a big deal, you'll be armed with the know-how to ride the AI wave and not get crushed by it. Picture Microsoft Word, but on steroids. We all use Word to create and edit documents, right? Imagine Word could not only help you write, but also solve complex problems like a Sudoku champion. So that's AI in a nutshell. A tool designed to understand and tackle problems so complex, it makes a Rubik's Cube look like child's play. Think of the world as a gigantic library, filled with every piece of information you could ever want to know. Now, meet your librarian. AI. This isn't your average librarian who shushes you for talking too loud. This one's trained on a massive amount of data, learns and improves over time, and uses that intelligence to help you find the perfect book, article, or even meme to answer all your burning questions. AI is like the Swiss Army knife of the digital age. It's used for everything from sorting your emails to deciding if you should see ads for a gym membership or pizza delivery. But here's where you can see it in action today. Steering self-driving cars so you don't have to argue about directions. Predicting whether you'll need an umbrella or sunscreen tomorrow. Suggesting that mystery novel you never knew you needed on Amazon. Providing 24-hour customer service so you can complain about your pizza delivery at 3 a.m. Alright. So now we've just scratched the surface of what AI is and how it's weaving itself into the fabric of our lives. But hold on, because next up we're going to explore how this new technology could be a double-edged sword. Forget about the Great Depression or the internet boom. AI will be the Great Reset. And guess what? The clock's already ticking. AI is like that new guy at work who's either your best buddy or the one who might take your job. Initially, we thought factory jobs were at risk. But surprise is actually the white-collar gigs, like customer service and HR, that are really on the chopping block. Imagine clearing a 3-year backlog of medical paperwork in just a matter of weeks. That's AI for you, and it's why data-driven jobs are sweating bullets. AI in education is like that overachieving student. They're full of potential, but can also be disruptive. On one hand, AI could offer personalized learning experiences adapting to each student's pace and style. Imagine a classroom where no one's left behind because the AI teacher knows exactly how to help you grasp that tricky math problem. But here's the thing, what happens to human teachers if AI can grade papers, plan lessons, and even detect when a student is struggling? Where does that leave Mrs. Johnson, your favorite English teacher? There's no doubt that when it comes to education, AI is a double-edged sword, which cuts both ways. AI in diplomacy is like playing chess on a global scale, but the stakes are real lives and peace treaties. Imagine a future where AI algorithms could help broker peace agreements in regions torn apart by conflict, like the Middle East. The algorithm analyzes decades of data, understands cultural nuances, and suggests a peace treaty that's agreeable to all. Sounds like a utopia, right? But flip the coin. What about AI-controlled drones making life and death decisions in combat zones? If a drone mistakenly targets a civilian area, who takes the blame? The government? The programmer? It's a murky ethical swamp that we're starting to wade into. Imagine a society so advanced, it makes The Jetsons look like a documentary. According to futurist Ray Kurzweil, we could see AI reach human-level intelligence by just 2029. Universal basic income? Tech mogul Elon Musk believes AI could make it a necessity. And even the World Economic Forum predicts AI could create 133 million new jobs by just 2025. But hold your horses, because Stephen Hawking once warned that AI could be the worst event in the history of our civilization. Up to 800 million jobs could be lost to automation by 2030, according to a McKinsey report. And we can't forget those ethical minefields. Elon Musk also cautioned that AI could lead to an immortal dictator. Picture the Terminator, but with more paperwork and ethical debates. One thing is for sure, the pace of AI evolution is like a 10-ton snowball rolling downhill. It's picking up speed fast, and you don't want to be caught in its path. So when this AI revolution arrives, whether it's a utopia, a dystopia, or something in between, will you be ready? So your opinion on AI? Frankly,
it doesn't matter how you feel!
AI is here and it's scaling like wildfire. So we've got two choices. You can harness AI as a catalyst to your personal growth, or you can protect yourself from being left behind in the digital dust. So, are you ready to not just survive, but thrive in the AI revolution? Here are 3 ways that you can start future-proofing yourself. Step 1 is simply just to jump in now. Don't just be an AI spectator, be a player. Did you know that AI recently beat out human doctors in diagnosing certain medical conditions? Or that there's a new AI model generating artwork selling for thousands of dollars? These aren't just catchy headlines, they're glimpses into your future, which is why it's so important to stay up to date with the latest changes in AI tech. And you won't see most of these stories covered on the major news outlets, so I'll share my go-to list of AI influencers down below so you can be kept in the loop. Step 2 is to begin learning AI skills. AI isn't just for tech nerds. It's going to become part of everyone's job. That could be a year from now, or it could be 5. But the point is, you need to start thinking about how you'll adapt when that moment arrives. AI is going to create entirely new job roles, like prompt engineer or AI project director. These aren't sci-fi titles, but they could be your next career move. It's important to become familiar with using AI in order to stay ahead in your workplace. Here's the bottom line.
AI is not going to replace humans. Humans with AI will replace humans that don't use AI.
And most importantly, step 3 is to begin integrating AI into your life, both personally and professionally. I want you to start small but think big here. There are already beginner-friendly AI tools that can revolutionize your life. ChatGPT and DALL-E are 2 great places to start, and they're completely free. You could consider an AI budgeting app like Clio to help manage your finances, or an AI fitness app like Freeletics to personalize your workout. And circling back to step 2, AI can be a game changer in your professional life. You could use AI-powered resume builders to make your CV stand out amongst the competition. You could also leverage AI analytics tools to bring unique insights to your team meetings. You could even use ChatGPT to draft emails or create presentations, making you that go-to AI guy in your workplace. And trust me, 5 years from now, that's going to be a good guy to be. The point is, AI can make you more efficient, more creative, and ultimately more valuable. So, as Google Brain's co-founder Andrew Ng once said, AI is the new electricity. The question is, are you still using candles?
My AI upgrade. Subscribe for more.